Outbreak Prime. Here's how you get it. If everyone in your raid fire team plans to get the pulse rifle, make sure your team is comprised of 2 hunters, 2 titans and 2 warlocks, assuming everyone is after the quest. If not, you will still need at least one of each class. I'll explain why later in the video. So, to actually get the exotic quest, you'll need to open the final hidden chest in the raid after you defeat Axis. It can be found after defeating him and heading over to the edge of the map, where you can jump down and into this tunnel. There'll be a laser grid protecting the chest, and you must deactivate them. To do this, there are hidden monitors throughout the raid, and these all must be activated in a single run. The first can be found in the Vorsic fight. Head over to this room on the left side and look up. In the ceiling, there'll be a pipe you can jump inside, and at the end is the first monitor. The second monitor is also after the Vorsic fight near the hidden chest. Just follow where I go in the video along this walkway at the jumping puzzle. Look to the right and there'll be a tunnel in the wall. Again, follow where I go, jump up to the walkway up high by using this pipe, then jump up to the hidden area above. There'll be another pipe that you can jump on that leads to the second monitor. Onto the third monitor. This can be found after you defeat the siege engine, aka the Death Zamboni. Head over to this part of the wall and look over the edge. There'll be a panel that can be blown off by shooting it. Then you can jump down into it, follow the pipe to the third monitor. Now this is where things get complicated. The fourth monitor is hidden inside this diamond and you're going to have to find a way to open it. 4 people in your fire team will stay in the room with the diamond, 2 people will stay in the server room. Inside the server room are 2 monitors located on the left and right side, directly opposite each other. Firstly, you'll need to activate these monitors, and to do this, if you look in the diamond room, surrounding the diamond are a bunch of canisters in each section. These sections are labelled 1, 2, 3 and 4. The 4 people in the diamond room must then step on 4 specific canisters in each section. Here is a map that will help you figure out which canister to stand on. Pause this video if you need to. Once you have done this, the monitors should then have the option to activate them. Now, pay attention to the numbers labelled on the canisters. When you activate the monitors, they will give you a number. The left monitor refers to the column, that is the number labelled on the canisters going vertically, and there are 5 columns. The right monitor refers to the row going horizontally. So the row of canisters closest to the bridge you are standing on is row 0. The furthest row near the back wall is row 5. So here on this grid, as you can see, this will be column 0, this will be column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4 and column 5. Then this will be row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4 and row 5. Alright, so when you activate the monitors, they will give you a binary number that must be translated, and the combination of numbers given by the left and right monitors will help you find which canister someone needs to stand on. Luckily, if you don't know binary, I've got you covered. This is about as much as you need to know to solve this. The numbers on the left are all the possible numbers that you will see appear on the monitors. This is where you'll have to figure it out yourself, because the locations of where you'll need to stand are different every time. The one I'm showing you here in this video is just an example and will probably be different to yours. So for example, if the left monitor gave me 001, that will be the number 1, then the right monitor gave me 0100, that will be 4. So that would be column 1, row 4. The people in your fire team activating the monitors will have to call out the numbers to the people that have to stand on the canisters, and you'll do this one player at a time. So you'll have to go in order one by one, going anti-clockwise, starting with section 00, then 01, then 02, then lastly 03. It's kind of easier if you have one person who understands binary go last, so they will be 0-3, because then they can help out everybody else figure out where they are standing first, and then they can sort themselves last. For example here, I had to stand on column 3, row 3. Again, this is just an example, do not copy what I do, because your numbers will probably be different. Once done correctly, you'll hear a noise, the canisters will light up, and the diamond will open. Inside is the monitor, and a chest which will give you an exotic engram. So, once you've done all of that, continue on with the raid, defeat Axis, head back to the secret chest and open it up to get the quest. Right, here is where the quest itself begins. Strap in because it is a long one. This took me almost 5 straight hours to complete. This is where you'll need a fire team of each class, 1 Titan, 1 Hunter and 1 Warlock. Some of the steps of this quest are kinda straightforward really, go here, do this, complete these activities, kill these enemies, etc. But the complicated part comes when you receive the Seaver engine. As a fire team you'll have to enter the correct codes, and for each class the code is different. For Titans the code is 32323, for Hunters the code is 23223, and for Warlocks the code is 31313. If entered correctly, you should be able to select the final node and the other 2 will appear. Next you'll be given another set of tasks, complete them and you'll be given a charged Seaver engine which requires another code. Titans only have 1 code here, but Hunters and Warlocks actually have 2 possible options here. For Titans the code is 42123, for Hunters the code is either 41233 or 24414. And for Warlocks the code is either 23444 or 13334. Next you will once again have to do the raid and kill each boss. Once done you'll be given an unstable Seaver engine and your fire team will have to input another code. This last one is a bit more tricky because the code will probably be different every time, so do not copy this video. To help you out, I'll leave a link in the description to a website that will calculate solutions for you by entering the values you see in your engine. If done correctly, you'll be able to hit the select button on the final node, just as you did with the previous engines, and you are done. Go to Shiro in the Iron Temple to pick up your fancy new pulse rifle. So I do hope that this video helped you out, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.